Welcome back. This time, we're gutting the old Pontiac, getting ready for our LS four-wheel drive conversion for a Ratfest Rat Rod build off 2026. Let's get into it. D-Day. Time to pull the station wagon in. We're all pretty excited, getting the tire aired up. Owen, you excited for this station wagon? Yeah, he's ready to get it in. What are we gonna do? We're gonna get your seat in there, aren't we? Yeah, let's hook this thing up to the skid loader, huh? Yeah. Let's do it. We're excited. All right. Owen's excited, huh? Hopefully, no critters come and get us while we're in here. I'm sure they're in here, but our beeper is broken, huh? What else? We gotta fix quite a bit of stuff, huh? Yeah, start it up and shift it into high gear. Yeah, ready? Ready? Huh. Yeah? Oh, the engine is out. We gotta put one in.
This isn't gas.
Yeah? That better? Yeah. Finally, in the shop. Well, got her in here. As you can't tell, Owen is super excited about this thing. So am I. Family wagon in progress. If you guys forgot, we're doing it for the Ratfest Rat Rod build off into September in Ohio. Gonna be pretty exciting. And we're using the old LS four-wheel drive. We're gonna have an LS four-wheel drive powered station wagon. It's gonna be so cool. I am excited. This thing is super solid. Really, we've had it around for a while. We had a Bonneville and a Catalina, kind of his and hers deal. Me and Kayla did, and kind of really before kids. And then we picked this up, and it was like the his, hers, ours kind of deal. But we sold his and hers, you know, to fund all of this. And this is ours, you know. We got the, like I say, LS four-wheel drive. Really, from this side, it's the money shot. This side looks really good. Super solid rig, too. Both fenders need a little patching on the bottom. That's pretty well it for rust. There's a little bit back there on that door, but I mean, it's very minimal. Interior, not a lot. Pretty well got sun baked out, and I'm not for sure what we're gonna do to adapt. You know, for now, I think we're gonna cut all this dash out. Eventually, we're gonna retro it. We're gonna do some more modern seats just for, you know, comfort. The more modern foam seats are way more comfortable. And, you know, but like for now, we're just going to get it going. From what I understand, usually these cars just rot clear out here in this window tray. Then they just get packed with dirt and leaves and all that kind of stuff. And then these cars were just gone, you know. And the tailgate is kind of the worst thing on this old rig. It's kind of been really patched up and boogered up. It's got some rust along the bottom. I've looked for a tailgate ever since I've had this car. Like I say, 3, 4, whatever years. I've looked everywhere, and to find one that's even in this shape, you're spending $1,000 plus, $2,000–$3,000 for a nice one from what I've found. I'm sure there's better deals out there, but I haven't found one. And for that kind of money, I mean, I can just rebuild it, but it's like hen's teeth to get these parts for these cars. It's cheaper. You know, we almost bought one a few years ago for like 15, and it was done, restored. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here. You know, it's just, they're not worth a ton of money is what I'm saying, but it's going to be super cool for what we're doing. I love wagons. Hope you guys do too. Hope you guys are jazzed up about the project. Anyways, we're going to empty out all of our goodies here, see what we got. Then we'll get her on the hoist and start ripping out suspension, you know, get the old blue wrench out. So I'm going to set you guys up. Let's rip this stuff out and see what we got. Ooh. Very fragile tote, but we got wheel snaps. Can't ever complain about that. I don't know if they're 14s or if they're 15s. Let's see. I got 15s on here. 14s for sure. Bummer. That would have been cool if they were 15s. Anyways, good looking snaps though. I mean, can't complain. We'll keep them. What else we got? Square body GMC dog dish hubcap. Kind of funny. We have a square body, you know, in the other room. Glove box. Little dash goodies. Looks like a lot of interior stuff. Horn ring. A couple radios. Looks like maybe some options. Door armrests. Yeah, quite a bit of little interior goodies. Nothing we're going to need right now, I don't think. Set that off to the side. I had a Catalina 4-door hardtop that we took the headlights off of and a few other things. It was a factory air conditioning car, and I took this ductwork and stuff out of it. It goes up underneath the dash. Like I say, I don't know what we're going to do for a dash, but we got it. So that's kind of neat. That's something that I did get. Oh. I think I even took this out of that car too, another horn ring. We got door panels, all 4. Looks like they're, you know, not what you would expect. They need redone. Got some brand new drums, rear drums, so that's nice. I don't know if the drums are on it, originals, but brand spanker newers. That's really nice. Heck, drums are spendy anymore. What we got in here? We got, oh, taillight lenses. Those are, there's nothing wrong with these, I don't believe, but those are spendy if you want them, man. And that one looks like new old stock. Looks brand new. Bet you they both probably are. Wheel cylinders. Man. Box of junk. Looks like maybe some brake hardware. I don't know. We'll find out later. Another wheel cylinder. We got brake hose. Wheel seals. What do we got there? Brake hose, a couple brake hoses then. I don't know what all. I know the front's got a disc brake conversion kind of already started. And then we got some drum brake shoes. Let's just pop them open and see if that's what it is. Yeah, brand spanking new, still in the package. You know, so cool. We're not going to use the drivetrain, you know, rear end, front end. On this project, I should say. We will use it, you know me. So we use, we'll save all that stuff. But for now, I think we will There's got to be some kind of trim for it. I think we'll just set this stuff off elsewhere because it's looking like all brake parts. We're not going to use any of that on this car, so I think we'll just put this with the interior stuff. We'll put all the brake stuff to the side, save it with the rear end. I'm not 100% sure what that's for. Maybe our other wheel well. I'm gonna bet you the interior trim. Then we've got our Bonneville trim. I believe this one's for the front fender. Yep, it sure is, which is great. Oh, and then our rocker molding trim. Okay, that's even better. I didn't realize we had that. Oh, that's super cool. Okay. So we got both pieces of trim for the driver's side. This one's a little, you know, it's got a little curve in her, but, you know, we can save it, straighten it, no problem. Once it gets bolted to the fender, I'm sure it straightens up quite a bit. And we're building a rat rod. That's the metal for the tailgate. Look at that. See if there's any critters behind door number 2. Oh no. No? More goodies. Headlight trim, headlight bucket. Oh, our other hood hinge. Awesome. We're missing one. Kind of worried about that. We got, this is kind of funny. We got another air conditioning. This car must have been an air conditioning car also. Or someone else got this, you know, for this car, because it's not the same maroon, I don't know. Kind of funny anyways, we got 2 of those. Looks like the blue one's in a little better shape, but. What else do we got? Wiper motor. We got some sill plates. They don't look too bad. I think I'm just gonna leave this stuff in here, guys, for now. I'm sure we're gonna have to take it out later, but we've got some, I don't know, wheel well trim, stuff like that. Looks like some covers. I think I'm just gonna leave this stuff in here for now, because I got enough stuff floating around in here. We don't have the rear seat. The rear facing seat, but we could always make something back here. Honestly, we've got the dog. He's, you know, we want a good area for him, and we can put our junk and stuff underneath, hopefully, depending on how our suspension and stuff. I don't know how much of this stuff we're even going to be able to keep, you know. Anyways, we're back there. Whoops. Keep moving forward. Well, it's kind of been my storage hole. I guess I might as well show you why all the couch cushions are in there. I still don't know where to put this thing. This is my first metal flake paint job on my first motorcycle. My very first metal flake paint job. And my grandpa got to see it before he passed, so that's pretty cool. That's why I kept it. Got rid of the bike, but kept the tank and front fender. One day I'll build another chopper to have this on there. It's pretty darn sweet though for my first one. Yeah, I like it. Anyhow, back to business. We got what we got? Is these plates for this? It's plated, guys. Another box. Oh man, we got the taillight lenses. We got the stock on them. More brand new ones. Heck yeah. We got, that looks like 39 Ford. Don't look like anything for this. We got some floor mats. What else we got? Imperial hub snapper. Don't belong in here neither. Got some suspension stuff. Looks like an idler arm. What else we got? Rotor, you know. And looks like cap. Yep, cap, rotor, points. Oh yeah. Well, we don't have an engine for that stuff, but we got it. Anyhow, I think that's pretty well it in the rig. You pull her back here a little more. Oh. There isn't much up here really to, you know, get too excited about. Like I say, it's pretty faded out. But only other thing in there is the front fender. Pretty cool, but yeah, we got solid floorboards. Really a solid car. Let's get her on the hoist, see how the bottom looks. She's up in the air. And first look-see together. She's, I've never had it up on the hoist, so I'm kind of excited to, you know, give her the good look over. I've, of course, crawled underneath of it and stuff like that, but never had her up in the air. And man, oh man. Look how clean that is. I mean, up around the body mounts, like this side still got original paint and stuff. The dash read like 22,000 miles. I don't know, maybe that's accurate. I mean, it's greasy, but super clean. I mean, not a speck of rust. Kind of a shame because we're gonna cut most of them floorboards out. Oh yeah, but I mean, honestly, like, there's a little bit of, I guess, total her out. Floorboards and all. No, I'm kidding. That's just a tiny little spot. Yeah, overall, man, oh man, she is, well, I guess this has seen a little better days, you know, but hey, that's no big deal. We can cut that out and repan that. If that's the worst of our problems, you know, and I don't even know, because honestly, we're going to leaf spring this back here. We're not leaving coils, so I don't know how tall this is going to get. You know, I mean, if we start hanging a leaf off of here, we might be up there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think we'll start with, go ahead and pull trailing arms here, lower, just this one bolt, upper one bolt. So we're what, 4 bolts, and then pop the coil off. It's got one nut holding it, and pop the shock off. Whole rear suspension out of the way. We'll save on that. These Pontiac rear ends are kind of really super good for the drag racing scene, I guess, back in the day. Whatever, we'll use it. Good solid unit. It is missing drums, so I guess that's what our drums are for. And this side's missing all the brake bits, so that's what our brake bits are for. Anyhow, yeah, I think we'll start on that, yank that baby out, and then we'll roll on to the front. Man, it is solid under here, though. That is super exciting. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And then we'll move on to the front. Like I say, we're not going to use any of this either. I'm not for sure. Probably just lob that right in front of the boxes here and kind of move forward, because we're going to be back into here regardless. I know we are, because we're using the firewall out of the Silverado and all that. So yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and start ripping out the rear. Thanks for watching. Let's go. Well, as you see, kind of got started on one shock. Now they're up on the hoist, and things got way more exciting than I was looking for. So lowered her down, because ultimately we're gonna want her down anyhow to you know, get the rear end out, because I'm just one guy and I don't really want to lift all this by myself. So we're gonna keep her low to the ground and drop all this stuff out. Let the hoist do the work, you know? I think I'd be smart to put a pair of glasses on. I got safety squints though. All right, now we just got the looks like emergency brakes, which we're gonna cut those because we're definitely not reusing any of this setup. And pull these coils, traction bars. We're gaining. Well, all the bolts are playing naughty. They just want to be stubborn. So, and then the spring bolts up there, I don't know how the heck they ever designed that. You have to have the chassis out to get them nuts loose. So, we're just gonna get the old blue wrench out. Stop playing around. It's time for it to come out. Heck of a fire. That's just our first one. Woo! Alright, I think we finally are down to, ooh, that's still hot, down to the last two bolts. Son of a gun, that was hot. Anyways, I think we're down to the last two bolts, finally. Not gonna lie, this thing's been a pain in the butt. Nothing wanted to come out. But, look at that, last bolt. Let's see how she drops out of there. Things might get a little dicey here for a minute. Quite a ways off the ground yet. Are we free? Oh yeah. Perfect. Oh, oh, there. I got my fingers. Anyways, we are separated in the rear. Woohoo! Yeah, it really makes lots of room. Tell you, those bolts there, they fought the heck out of me. And you know, just the angle of these bolts, whatever. We got her. Like onto the front, you know what I'm saying? This looks pretty good back here. Really clean things up, got everything out of the way. I'm gonna get cleaned up here a little bit and then we'll set up here. On the front. So I went ahead and got the steering loosened up. It was just these 2 bolts and that's done. And that's pretty well it. The brakes, we're gonna cut, brake and fuel line, and the rest of this just gonna kinda come down. So pretty easy, I guess. I'm just gonna cut it right here, kind of along with these boxes. I don't know, you know, I'm sure we're probably gonna get back into here cutting, but I don't know yet. So I'd rather not overcut. I'm gonna do that on both sides and then kind of come right on the front side of this mount here, because I do plan on saving this stub. You know, it's a good front, it already has disc brakes and stuff on it. So, you know, good front stub for something. But yeah, we're gonna cut that out with the plasma cutters, my choice of weapon today. Anyways, we're gonna do the insides here first up on the hoist, and then we'll lower her down, get a jack underneath of it, cut the outsides in the front, then it can just kind of drop down without being in danger, you know? Let's go. I pretty much got it. Just the tops. I think I'm gonna get that other side first with the steering box. And hopefully she just flops on out of there. Ooh, might be a little tougher than I thought. Kinda need to get in there. The hood don't really have a prop or nothing. This might be dumb. All right, I think I'm gonna crawl back out of here while I still can before I cut it completely. That little guy had a lot of tension on it. Look at that. We've officially ruined our station wagon. All right, got old Thunder wheeled back in here. Thought, you know, I'll pull the front windshield real quick. and you know, save it because it's good. Non-cracked windshield. Might as well make a few bucks. Yeah, when it's planned, you know. Anyhow, shit looks pretty sweet sitting up here like that. I think it's time to knock that top off. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and crudely whack them off right here, both sides. Knock that top off there, and then maybe even pop the hood off real quick, and we'll sneak her under there, kind of see how she's gonna fit. You know what I mean? I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get Sawzall, whack that top off. One side. Hello, she's coming down. Man, didn't expect that. All right, we got us a true roadster. Oh yeah. You guys know I like a roadster. All right, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and just slap the hood out of the way for now. Not that it really is going to be in the way, I don't think, for right now, because we're just going to kind of wheel under for now. I'm just going to get it out of the way. Whatever, you know what I mean? Don't have a reason. Because I want to, I guess.
Guys, I come outside and he's got the door shut and it's 62 degrees outside. Like, in January, what? Me and the kids are out here playing and he's slaving away. All right, well, let's get this hood off, you guys.
Hell, what do you think of that? I mean, that worked out pretty good. She's down over it. Kind of don't really care about the back. Really just kind of worried about the front. The back, I guess we're way too long, huh? Way too long. That's easy though. It's easier to go shorter than longer. Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about the rear right now. We've got so much to worry about up front. So I think we're gonna kind of have to knock these inner wheel wells out. Looks like we're gonna have to definitely whittle the fenders and all that stuff. We're just gonna go ahead and get that stuff off. Start whittling this thing down narrower. And then I'm gonna have to just commit and cut a hole in the floor on the Pontiac, which I was really not that excited to do, but we're just gonna commit. I'm gonna start pulling some of this other loose stuff out of the way, I think, real quick. Maybe try to get inner fenders, you know, blah, blah, blah. Try to skip through some of that. We'll maybe try to regroup and cut some of that firewall out. I don't know, start just cutting. Taking little bites out of this thing until she fits. It's the plan. Looks like it's gonna work though. I mean, overall, the width's not like crazy. It's not too wide or nothing like that. Looks like it's gonna be awesome. today. Back on the station wagon. We got the chassis all washed. It was good weather, so we just took advantage of it real quick. Got 20 pounds worth of rust and mud and whatever off of it. Anyhow, it's pretty well ready for everything. We've got the door jamb skinny down. We're leaving the original dash for now. You know, whatever. We're trying to leave the gas pedal, all that stuff. We're not trying to redesign any of that. I think it'd be faster to just marry that to this, hopefully, is the plan. Only issue I see is the wipers. I think the wipers are going to be an issue. We need wipers, you know, obviously for many reasons, and I don't want to redesign them. So I think we're going to have to leave all of this through here is the wiper kind of cavity. I think that's going to run us into some issues. Whatever, we're going to find out. But anyhow, we're going to have to, like I say, start here, cut there, down, get some of this frame, brakes, all that out of the way. But before we can do that, we got to get the seat out, which we should have pulled out before we put it on the hoist, because, you know, now we can't barely get the doors open. Anyhow, hopefully we can get it through the back. We'll get the seat out of there and then work on trying to get the steering column, dash, hopefully the dash unbolts. If not, we'll cut it out. And then we can, like I say, start going in right underneath that wiper assembly and kind of trim the firewall out, go across our floorboard and get us a decent size hole to try to slip that into. And then I'm sure it'll be a lot of little cutting and fitting, but I'd like to start off with a smaller hole, work our way up. And I know, like I say, I know these wipers are going to end up a new issue, but we're going to have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's get you guys set up, start ripping out that seat, moving forward. That one was pretty well out. That one wasn't tight at all. So that was easy. Heck, guys, I thought we were in for a fight, but look at that. Seat's out. Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully there's no critters. I haven't seen any critters in my shop. I'm really hoping that there's no critters in here. Now, can I get her up and out of here? Will be the question. They got bolts inside and outside. That's better. I bet it comes out now. Yeah. Makes more sense when it's not bolted in. Get out of here. Get out of here. Not gonna lie, it's pretty tight through the back door. I bet it's probably designed to go through the front. Okay. Awful tough. One guy, too. Let me grab the other side, would you? Come on, meow. Yeah, go. Go out there. Get out of here. We're done with you. Get out of here. You don't want to give up. Get out of here. Oh. Holy smokes. No critters come running out at me though. That's pretty cool. Well, time to see if we can get this dash pulled. Not 100% sure. Oh, well, that's loose, so. That was easy. What else do we got? Gotta be something that. Oh yeah, there's bolt. There's one. Half a incher. Alrighty, I think we're ready to cut. Got everything out of the way. Got a line pretty well, whatever, just kind of an idea where I want to go. We do got to dip down right in here because this is kind of where the wiper motor pocket is. And whatever, I think we're just going to trim her out. Like I say, I think I'm going to go back kind of on the inside, get the main front floorboards and tunnel. As I was thinking, man, that tunnel might be nice for a hot rod later. So I'm going to save that, and the floorboards, like I say, if we can use that whole front floorboard like a pickup or something, that's what we're going to do. I'm all about reusing. So enough yakking. Choice of destruction today, plasma cutter. Grinder would work just fine too, but I figure this will get her done a little faster. Alright, we're going to take the whole front floor pan out is my plan. Both of them are in great shape, and the tunnel's in nice shape. And there's a cross member right in here. So I'm hoping that maybe we can kind of leave that or be behind it for now. I don't know. Let's start there. Holy smoky. I have to let this place air out a little bit. But we got the front half pretty well gutted out. I don't know. Whew, I'm dirty too. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to pick this mess up. We got to reposition the car on the hoist because she's tail heavy, as you see. I'm going to clean this up, reposition it. Will it fit? Yeah, got her cleaned up, dealing with the next problem. It's teetering on the hoist, heavy. Tail heavy really bad. We've cut so much weight out of the front. It just, it was teetering pretty easy, and now it's just like super tail heavy. So I got this piece of 2x4 box across the front and a jack. I figured you guys might as well want to see this real quick because who knows what we're getting into. And then I got jack 2x4 on the bumper. So I'm going to try to jack the whole thing up on these two jacks, slide her forward, get it to where the hoist will go, lift her up and down again, you know, safely. So that's the plan. But I got cameras on just in case things get hairy. You never know. Let's go. Really concerned that it's going to tip over one side or the other. So that's my main concern. or pull off the jacks. Oh, it's wicked heavy. Oh yeah, super sketchy. Oh yeah, there it wants to go. Okay, yeah, pretty well wants to fall over. That's not good. It's resting on the hoist. Ooh, that's not good. Quite concerned about getting my fingers, you know, where they don't belong and something coming down. Well, I got the hoist back under it just to kind of help it from getting crazy. I'm going to try going forward a little more. Yeah, I think we're going to have to try it there and see how it does. Pretty much as far forward as I can go back here. With the hoist arm, we went forward quite a bit. It don't take much to really change the balance, so. Let's see how that does. Not looking good. Still tail heavy, huh? Yeah, we are. Bad. At least now I can tip it again. I couldn't before, so I guess we need to keep going forward. That's a bummer. That ain't gonna work. Still super tail heavy. Man. Way easy to push down, but still tail heavy. Ah. Alright, I got the back arms way back on the back of the hoist. It's going to make things difficult for the rear suspension, getting it set down on there. That's why I didn't want to get, the hoist is just going to be right in the way now, but maybe we can pull the rear wheels off or something. I'm going to shorten up the front. I mean, really for now, we just want to get the front clip underneath of it. So, I don't know, I'm going to shorten up the front, try to get it down, see how that works. Turned into way more of a deal than I thought. wanted to kind of get a ride height out of it too, you know. The roof was slanting back. Now it's kind of slanting forward. I think that looks a little bit better. Not really much forward, but you know, it just, I don't know. Hopefully, you know, obviously we want it up, but hopefully it's like the right angle. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm kind of hoping that that's close to ride height, if not just a little bit taller. Finally, on the hoist, gutted, ready for a transplant. Whew, I'm excited. Good week, guys. I think that's where we're gonna cut it. We're gonna find out next time. Will it fit? I hope so. I'm really excited to find out. Hopefully next time we're doing some test cruising. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Don't know what all we're getting into, but thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. See ya.